Well, Google announced changes to its algorithm search last April, aiming to combat so-called fake news and conspiracy theories. In a blog post, a company executive said the technology would change its search rankings to help surface more authoritative pages and demote low-quality content. But according to my next guest, some believe this new algorithm is doing more than filtering out fake news. Andre Demin, reporter for the World Socialist website, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
So before the election, many on the right were complaining that conservative articles were not coming up on Google searches. And now we're hearing something similar from the other side of the aisle. So you believe that the website you work for in particular is being targeted?
Yes, and among a whole series of left-wing, progressive, and anti-war websites. We have found, using our research based on the Amazon Alexa search tool and ratings tool, that the rankings and traffic of many left-wing websites have plummeted after Google implemented a new search algorithm, which was announced in that blog post you referenced on April 25th. And that had a tremendous impact on the amount of traffic, according to a number of websites that we've spoken to, coming from Google to progressive websites and left-wing websites. And yes, the World Socialist website was certainly affected.
And in terms of the right or left, regardless of political affiliation, should Google be in the business of determining what's fake news? And is this an infringement of freedom of speech, or is this a way to really help to stop spreading misinformation all over the place?
Well, we think that Google has no business in deciding what political viewpoints can and cannot be presented to users. If a user searches any topic on political question, he or she should have a wide range of viewpoints that are presented to them. But the vision that was outlined in the April 25th document explaining the changes to Google's algorithm is something completely different. It envisions Google becoming a censorship engine rather than a search engine, in which it has a whole series of internal guidelines with evaluators, which are a little more effectively than censors, who decide what is real and what is fake, what news should be presented, and what news should not be presented. And the effect is that people's opinions, if they don't line up with the interests of Google, which is one of the most politically connected corporations on the planet, having given more in lobbying donations over the recent period than any other corporation. If they don't line up with the interests of Google, if they don't line up with the interests of the government, if they don't line up with the interests of the military and intelligence establishment, they will be censored. And the vision outlined in that document is entirely consistent with the statistics that we've seen.
And specifically, why do you think Google is targeting websites like the one you work for?
Well, I think that, certainly if anyone who follows the news will notice that international tensions and conflicts are heating up, not just between the United States and Russia, but between the United States and North Korea, China. At any time there's a increase in international tensions and the threat of war, the freedom of speech is the first thing to go. And we think that the attack on democratic rights, in which Google is aiding and abetting, is intimately bound up with the drive to war and the threat of dictatorship in the United States. And we hope to take a stand and expose what's going on.
We will have to leave it there. Thank you so much, Andre Demin, reporter for the World Socialist website. Appreciate your time.
Great. Thank you so much.
Coming up on RT.